You think you've hit your limit? Good. That means you finally found the starting line. Everyone thinks they know their limit. That moment when your muscles shake, lungs burn, and your mind screams enough. But here's the truth. That's not your limit. That's the border your comfort built to protect itself. And most people never cross it. Every rep that hurts, every second that feels impossible, that's your real training ground. That's where growth hides. You don't build greatness when it's easy. You build it when your body's breaking down and your mind refuses to follow. The limit is not physical, it's mental, because long before your body quits, your thoughts already told you to stop. That voice that says, "You've done enough," that's not truth. That's weakness disguised as logic. You see, every athlete, every lifter, every champion, they all have one thing in common. They didn't stop when it hurt. They stopped when they were done. When you hit your limit, you're standing at a crossroads. One path is comfort, the other is chaos. One keeps you safe, the other forces you to grow. Most people turn back, but a few, the rare few, take one more step. And that step, that's the difference between average and elite. If you can survive that point where everything inside you says quit, you earn something no one can take. Resilience. Resilience doesn't come from winning. It comes from failing, breaking, and choosing to continue anyway. It's the quiet, brutal repetition of showing up when it doesn't make sense. You want to know who's serious about their goals? Watch them on their worst day. Because anyone can grind when it's easy, when the music's loud, when the gym's full. But when it's silent, when motivation's gone, when no one's watching, that's where the real ones separate themselves. There's a moment in every workout, that invisible line between effort and exhaustion. Most people see that line and stop. You step over it. Because that's where the body stops and the mind begins. Every rep after that point is gold. It's the rep that transforms your physique, your mindset, your identity. That's the rep that teaches your brain. We don't stop here. The truth is, you'll never really know your limit until you push past it. You'll never know how strong you are until you have no choice but to keep going. And when you do, you realize the wall you've been hitting was never real. That wall is built out of excuses. I'm tired. I'm sore. I've done enough. Break that wall once and you'll see it crumble faster every time. The human body is capable of insane things, far beyond what you believe. But belief, that's the real workout. The muscle between your ears controls the muscle on your bones. If your mind is weak, your body follows. If your mind is strong, your body obeys. Every time you push through pain, your body adapts, but your mind evolves. You stop being controlled by comfort, and you start commanding it. The difference between a beginner and a beast: the beast has suffered more, and survived. You see, strength isn't built in the first 10 reps. It's built in the last 2, when your arms shake, your chest burns, and your lungs scream for mercy. That's not pain, that's progress in disguise. That's where greatness lives, right on the edge of breaking. Right past the line that everyone else refuses to cross. So, ask yourself, how bad do you really want it? Do you want it when it's convenient, or do you want it when it hurts? Because there's a cost to every goal. You either pay with comfort now or with regret later, and regret is a debt that never stops collecting. The limit exists to test you, to ask, are you serious? And if your answer is yes, then it becomes a doorway. Every workout, every early morning, every skipped party, every night you choose to rest instead of waste time. That's you knocking on that door. The limit opens for those who earn it, not those who wish for it. Remember this: muscles don't grow by accident, discipline doesn't appear overnight, and confidence isn't built in comfort. It's carved from consistency. When you feel the burn, when your heart pounds, when your brain screams, enough, that's your invitation. That's the limit saying, prove me wrong. And when you do, when you go one more rep, one more mile, one more round, you realize something powerful. The limit moves. It's not a wall, it's a checkpoint. And every time you push past it, you set a new one. That's why you never stop improving. Because the goal isn't to escape limits, it's to outgrow them. So next time you feel broken, exhausted, done, smile. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. That pain, that fatigue, that doubt. That's the sound of you evolving. No one remembers the lifters who gave up early. No one celebrates the ones who quit halfway. But everyone respects the ones who refuse to stop. The ones who redefine their limit every single day. You want to be that person? Then understand this: your limit isn't your enemy, it's your map. It shows you exactly where you need to go. When you push past it, you earn freedom. Freedom from weakness, from hesitation, from who you used to be. Every day you wake up, you're presented with two choices: stay the same or step toward the edge. One choice gives you comfort, the other gives you growth. Most will choose comfort, that's why most stay average. But you're different, because you're here, listening to this, hungry for more. That hunger is the spark. Feed it with action. The weights will get heavier, the workouts will get harder, the results will come slower, but if you keep going, if you keep showing up, the person you become will be unrecognizable. You'll look back one day and laugh at what you once called your limit. Because that limit will be long gone. You'll realize that it wasn't the weights you conquered, it was yourself. And that's the greatest victory there is. So, the next time you're gasping for air, drenched in sweat, and your mind says, "I can't," remember this: you can. You have. You will again. Every time you step past your limit, you prove to yourself that you're capable of more than you imagined, and once you know that, you become unstoppable, because limits don't disappear, they expand, and every time you push forward, you drag your future closer. So today, when the pain hits, don't stop. When the doubt creeps in, don't listen. When the body says, "Enough," smile, because now the real work begins. And when it's all over, when the weights drop, when the sweat dries, you'll realize you weren't chasing strength, you were chasing yourself. The strongest version, the most disciplined version, the version that doesn't break, it rebuilds. That's what the limit is all about. It's not the end, it's the beginning. So tell me, when you hit your limit today, will you stop, or will you step through it?